What the heck was he singing? Oh my gosh. We doing that audio check. Tune Master G, good morning. Jeff, good morning. Excellent. Brad, Trinidaddy, riding retired. I see you. Brad, all on the whip this morning. Uh-huh. Is all I can say. Let's get this thing going. Because it's going to be hot today. Beautiful. Is it 10:30 yet? No? I got a couple minutes. Get a coffee. That's what I'm doing. I'm just getting all this stuff sorted before y'all come here. And then I'm going to try. So, in order to not get crushed by copyright, I'm going to play Epidemic Sounds, which may be funny to you guys, but I like music. I love writing with music, but often I'm recording, so it's hard to do. But this is like a fun day for me, so I'm pretty happy about it. Anyway, I have this playlist on Epidemic that when I find songs, I just favorite them, and I try and imagine like a writing clip, and these are all like I'm the best editor in the world kind of thoughts, which I'm not, and then it's like how I would envision that looking. Most of the time, though, it takes all of my time, like doing the install videos and doing any other video that I've done, plus managing the .com. So this is fun. So hopefully I don't get flagged for copyright. I don't know exactly the rules for live, but let me know. Can you guys hear that music? And then, okay, perfect. It's even better. I've got music you don't. One last thing I did is I took my tripod to the shop and then left it there. So I'm working on makeshift right now. You know how I do. So I'm just trying to get the angles right. It's just gonna squeeze it in and then making sure that I can show you guys as much as I can without having to go crazy. Anyway, we're here. We're here. I think we're here. It is 10:31. Get this show on the road. MokWheel, Obsidian, blue, gray. Thank you guys for coming. It is the step-through version, and I did the little meter thing on the website, and it says I'll fit. So excited about that. Full suspension. Of course, later me will probably add a suspension seat post, just because that's the deal now. But we'll give it an honest go. Most important thing right now is, do I have enough battery to actually take this thing out on rides? That'll be my focal point. Get it out, get the seat hooked up, get it up here, and then get the battery on charge regardless, just to make sure. Typically they come about 50% or 50 to 70%. So let's do it. And this is already a strong box. Holy cow. There's a lot of glue on this thing. Perfect. Looking pretty typical. I mean, nice packing though. It's well thought out. Something's blocking it. There we go. I got chewed up pretty bad. Assuming that's attached. Attached. Okay. Man, that is a short post. Oh, well, that's convenient. Sweet. If I can do this hoist without having to cut the box. I like using my boxes as my trash cans, so that's why I don't do it up front. Dunzos. All right, y'all. This is where I'm gonna try and get at the battery as quickly as possible. Cap cover, probably rear. I have no idea. We cannot hear the music. Okay. I see that. Thank you. Double espresso. And y'all some coffee drinking fools. They should have charged it before delivery. Luckily, I had the opportunity. Yes, you did, Ride and Retire, and good times. Thank you very much. And they approved my repairs, so those bikes will be fixed up to new, get a new warranty, and they're gonna go through Tampa Bay e-bikes. Likely be sold out of the Dunedin store, and then the minis are gonna go there too. Great companies always charge them for you are correct. People that care, Brad. People that care. And I care about you. Scott Hardesty is busy cleaning up water. He will not have time to entertain guests. Everyone just stand back and realize that he's a busy guy, okay? He'll be all right, though. Looks like a squirrel got into that box, yeah. Restaurants in Florida, yeah, that is true. There are like incremental spots. So Ride and Retire is talking about a pizza joint, and I would definitely throw that up to rival like the way you feel about the Stop Along and Small Cheval, that kind of stuff. That place is like that for me, and it's good enough that everyone I take it to is like thumbs up. So you are right, it ain't like Chicago, that's for damn sure. Okay, I think we're there now. Brad, let's see if they're a great company. Well, the port for the air, easily accessible. There is a weld right down the middle of this. All right. I would assume that that means that they're thinking that a unibody piece is stronger, or they were developed separately and then welded together after the fact to meet the need. I don't know. See this? What y'all think? Like I can, whatever. It is a pretty blue. Blue-gray. It's very pretty. This thing. Oof. 2 bars. All right, I need to get this charging. I'm going with the assumption that it's a custom end, and I haven't even looked. Oh, wow. Hmm. Huh. I feel like Vanna White. This is nice. Got an invitation to the ball. Just kidding. Not now. Got business. Do like that. Our DC port. So if it's not the normal size, like what was with electric, it'll be like the Haybike size. I think it's DC 5.5 and DC 4.2 or something like that. This is interesting. What's this about? Anybody know? Scott, Brad, anybody have one of these, done the review? What's going on here? The pin plate's at the bottom. And then charge port is here. Somebody asked GPT or Grok or whoever the heck might know what's going on with that battery. Oh, yeah. For inverter. Oh, the accessories. That's right. Yes, they got like a solar set and an inverter, and they got all this stuff that they're selling with these bikes. So that's cool. Although no rack with all those accessories, I'm just like, hey. So there's a little screw pack for the kickstand, which is not attached. So don't lose it. What else is this? Tire pump? It is. I gotta rip it open. I do. Okay. I think it'll do in a pinch for sure. And a little foot stand. It's a nice gesture. And it comes with the needle and all the other stuff for your mattress and like a ball. Thank you, MokWheel. Appreciate you. I'm over here messing with the fans. Okay, back to it. This is display, display. Loose display. Wow. That was outside of the handlebar wrap. Oh, it's just the back. Never mind. So it has that removable display face, so that's okay. Turn off the alarm. So my plan, Salty Rider, is flat out, and I don't really ride in a way that is going to destroy that. And after that, my first plan is to call Immobilize. So I would call Jake at Immobilize Repair, right? Because they're mobile. I would ask if they could service on the spot, or um, if I was just away, you know, lock that bad boy up and move on. I feel attached to some bikes, but I recognize that for a lot of people, one e-bike is their primary and that's all they have. I'm privied, and so my thought process behind it is different. But, you know, like, what else are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Call a friend who has a truck. And I always hated being the guy who had the truck. It's just like they're in a desperate time, and suddenly it's desperation for your life too. So if you got somebody that provides the service and they're mobile and they're good, that's who you look for. All right. Pier for lunch. Yeah. I mean, I gotta. So it, Brad, I would agree with you about the pier, but I think it depends on if he's been to Chicago before, right? And if he hasn't, yes, the pier's great, but there are a lot of things to hit for lunch. You know what? I need to do them the honor of not using my tools. This is crazy. Okay, let's see what we got here. Wrenches, hex wrenches, the lot. There's a Phillips in here, zip ties, and then looks like some replacement brake pads. I hope I don't have to put in the brake pads. And then just an assortment of screws all over the place, which is great. Fenders, I know I have this rear light, front headlight, keychain. No, wait, then was this? No, that's the display. And that's the rear light. Okay. Okay, okay. yes. Yes, so all tools are here right now that I need to have, so that's, there we go. Back to action. My lord. Facts. Right, Brad. Go to the pier. Rude. Rude. That one on upside down. I'll do that one too. There is a label for it. Up. No gap. No label. So we match. And that'll be this. So it's the thicker end on top. No gap. Man, this bike, like all I can think about is all the like the solar accessories, the inverter and stuff that they sell. I just want to try all that out. I want to see the charge rate. Sean, you got a point, my dude. I hear you. I don't know what else to say. Jeff, thumbs up, bro. Thank you. Thank you very much. Um, hey, Generation E-Bikes, it may be that I'm just jealous because Scott never took me to Harry Carry. And if he's implying what I think he's implying, I'm not special enough like you are special enough. Like, we don't do workouts and pump the iron together before we go live. There's none of that stuff. I don't know what y'all are doing, but I don't get that kind of treatment. Ever. Okay. I want to see this thing first because I'm here and everything's open. Still their tools. Perfect. Oof. She is in there. Is it labeled? 25 amp current limit. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's good enough for me. There. And then let me see here. What is this plugging into? Is it the input? All sorts of goodies going on here. Yup. Look at that. So the port's on this side. So I now see the port on the side of the bike for all of the accessory stuff, and I'm looking at how it's going on inside here. Here you go. There's that one. So this is the plug face that I saw on the side of the battery that I was questioning, and this is your charge port for the battery itself. And you can see that if you've got that kind of plug-in, you have to come back into the system somehow, so it's at the bottom of the pin plate here. There's the first connection, which it looks like it goes to this charge port, and then the controller connection is actually further down inside, and I can see it. Two XT60s. So yeah, interesting orientation. Get this back to normal. It just makes me want to play around with all their accessories really bad. You guys are rough. Tough crowd. Tough crowd. Jason. All right, Crazy Machine, why is it garbage? Tell us why. Crazy Machine, tell us why this bike. Oh man, did I just do that? I did. Drop my screw inside. I see you. Got it. Crazy Machine, I know you're in Germany, so you're probably running through Translate. Uh, Tell us why you don't like the bike. Why do you not like the e-bike? Joey, good morning. Yes, it's warm today. Very warm. Spoke brakes. Yeah. Do you have, like, 'cause I'm assuming you people are talking about it in like e-bike groups on Facebook. I have not checked. And also, is it happening on the hub? That's another one. And if so, I can understand. But I do wonder if it's like not prepared for the motor's power kind of stuff. Just put this display face on to make sure I got it the right way up. No, it's like that. Okay. Just press again. Atlanta. Squeeze the thingy on the back. That's nice. I've never really like been inclined to take the screen off, but I can understand like a quick situation when you don't want to lock, but you need to make sure they can't just take off, because pedaling this thing, I'm sure, is not going to be fun in the long term. And then came with the little screwdriver. It's a very upright look. Like, I do like that part. Single bolt and it's held, so, or a single screw with nut, and then it's locked on the other side, so all you have to do is screw that. Very nice. DNM shock. It's the A08. see. I'm looking. I know the manual's in the box, but I'm just trying to the same manual for a lot of them. I think we've all got a few of these. That's it. Crazy machine, you're making us translate. The mechanical components in this bike are absolute garbage. Oh, all right. Don't last very long. Just want to tell you, check the rims and spokes more often. All right, all right. I mean, you write pretty well in English, and I understand what you're saying. Do you buy Crazy Machine? Do you buy a lot of used bikes? I don't need another one. Not today, Satan. Not today. You're coming out of there. I wonder if that's all capped. It feels like it's all capped. Damn it. Wheel caps, right? Like, oh my gosh. Disaster. Just waiting to happen. Don't be foiled by a wheel cap. Where you at, Spacer? Golly. This one's zip tied on. Oh my gosh. Good. Yes. It's giving me anxiety, Brad. For real though. No part of a freaking wheel cap like that again. I think that's the Matt Bruce. That's definitely why I would look at it. It's prime for second battery here, but it's just set, right? A nice stiff frame. It looks like it's what is it? Hydroformed. Full suspension. It's sturdy enough. Fits the regulatory guidelines. It's on the money. What can I do here? Flathead. I am hardened by that. It'll never happen again. All right, I'm watching the brake. Looks like spaces on the outside. Watch it into the dropouts. That's it. Pretty simple. Leave it loose just in case I can't get this thing through. That works. That works. Perfect. When you say scooter, you mean like riding scooter, two-wheel? Like, is that what you're talking about, Salty Rider? The front one is the shorter of the fenders. Oof. That was a little rough. Slow down. Night ride is good. Okay, what we don't have, I can see it already, is there's no wrench for the nut on the back side of the fender. So there's that. And you'll want to tighten it up before it even gets on here, but that's kind of difficult when you're not sure about the spacing. Crazy Machine, the Hemingway stuff is already there. It's on order, it's being produced, and it will be back in stock. Combat Wombat. This video is dedicated to the MokWheel Obsidian. Email me if you have questions. And Crazy Machine, we had a lot of issues with product shipping to Europe, and with our illustrious president doing all he can to do whatever he's doing. It just is too difficult. It can't, warranty repairs are not cost effective because we try to keep pricing on each one of the parts and kits to a place where it makes sense. It has to be that, or else you just get a second factory battery. So the combination of the kit and then whatever you get, the monetary value or the perceived value has to be there. The ROI is the gain in range versus the cost expenditure doing it versus buying another factory battery. So that's what's happening there. And also, I like to be in line with Amazon as well. I know that doesn't make a difference for you if you're in Germany, but I want the product to be something useful. I didn't make it in the beginning. The profit part isn't there. It helps sustain this habit of mine and then allows for the medium to grow without requirements of contractual servitude to all brands, which is nice, honestly. I have enough things to do all the time with my own product. But I recognize that not everybody rides the bikes that I ride. And by virtue of this YouTube channel, it's afforded me the opportunity to get stuff like this. And then I get to meet everyone and do all that stuff too. So that's cool. I mean, Crazy Machine, use the website, right? You already know what it is, as like the go-by for the plugs. And also, you always want to check because even Hemingway now is changing the controller stuff. So if you're on the first generations of Ebike and Rad, then it's generally that same power connector for the controller. But the newer stuff that they're putting out is XT60, like you just saw inside this controller housing. No worries. I'm sorry we can't make it work right now. It shouldn't be this way, but it is. I can, like, now that I'm thinking about it, right, it's the cables that you're really after. The balancers are widely available. You're not going to get the black on black, but I could probably do the cables. But like, you would have to understand that the shipping is on you, and the loss factor is on. I cannot control the step between on logistics, and it's hard enough just with Canada right now. I don't have any. I can't, like, if my package is lost, I'm stuck, and I'm not absorbing duplicate shipping costs because the shipping cost just on cables is more than the cables themselves for me. But that's because I'm buying at such a high quantity, and it don't make any sense to do it. I wish you were here because I think the reason people come to ElectricAllWheel is because it's packaged, right? You get an instructional video and they've been measured out to find universality between the multiple brands and the types of connectors so that the links can work for a multitude of stuff. And that's why you want them. Plus the cables are black, which you just tie it to the bike itself and you're ready to rock, which is a big focus for me. I'm undoing it so I can tighten this thing down. I can hear, like, it'll rattle as the bike's rolling, and it's one of those where it's like, where's that coming from? It's hot. Okay, so this is a rattle point right here. This is completely strapped, so it looks as if the fender is made by the arms to be bent and contoured so that it can't move one way or the other. So the idea here is that it's centered, but because it's loose here, you don't hear that? I just worry about that. This is the way it is right now, so we're gonna put it in. Slay TNC, good morning. I don't know, the Matt Bruce. Scott, are you still here? And is this the bike that gave you trouble? Are your fenders? The rattling, yeah, I can see it, man. That's what I was fooling with up front. And I was like, oh, I'll be slick and do it now and take it off and do it right. No, nope, no. Scott, I do wonder, did you do it before or after your video? Like, what's the measure here? And did they say anything to you? Yeah, they say we're gonna rattle a hill. Okay, gotcha. No worries. Yeah. no idea. That is long. So it's lock washers. Kickstand seems nice. Nice and deep. Looks like it's contoured to fit. Very custom and well made. Only the test of time will show. The leans is what really gets them, like leaning on your bike with the kickstand down. That'll destroy them. Where are we at now? Pedals from the box. Sticker time. Remember, left pedal is reverse threaded, so it is lefty tighty. Number 15. All right, there's that. Main air chamber, negative air chamber. Wait. So we're gonna do one. I'm gonna bring it to like 160, I think. Oh, where'd it come in at? Like just under 150. Excellent. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Don't freeze up there. All right, I'm messing with the headlight now. We're gonna go ahead and get that on. The reminder was the plug. Had myself a little panic for a moment. You guys even see what I'm doing? No. Somebody talk out loud. That'll do. Okay. These. That's good. These. That's good. Need to check that when we get it on the ground. This is good. Pedals. Tires. Tire pressure. Let's see, 20 psi. PSI for this one. Smooth as butter, we like it. Quiet, very good. There's a star nut tool, or security Torx tool. I don't know what this one goes to. Anybody know what this is for? No, no, no. Nothing that I can see thus far. Nothing up top. Doesn't look like the handlebars. Oh, it's here. Nope. That ain't it. Huh. Do not know. Living the dream, Matt Bruce. Yes, sir. Ed, what's going on, my man? All right, guys, I'm gonna get this down. We are going for a ride today. Battery was at 2 out of 5 bars, so probably like a 40% charge rate, and it's been on charge since the beginning. We've been an hour and a half in. Brad, I'm just trying not to wreck things right now, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're starting anew. Do you see how that, golly, the wheel guard, stupid cap coming off those things? I'm traumatized. Never again. Scott, I'm peeling stickers for you, bud. Don't worry. So display. Whoa. Oh, right out of the box, nailed that one. So it's a little off. I wonder if I could run my second battery routing through this porthole here and just plug right in. I think it's running to the plate, so it's probably a charge line. I don't know. It's got similarities to the eCell's Kingstar in terms of that hookup, but if it is the external accessories, those are just charging devices. They are not power supply when the bike is active, as I know it, unless there is a second hookup for second battery, and then they're looking for parallel, but there's no balance for them because the two systems are separate, so it can't be that because there's nothing to say it would stop a customer from putting on a fully charged battery when the second that is in parallel is lower voltage. So that is for another day. After we get through review, feeling this, okay. That's good. Here's a true test. Does Matt know how to put a battery in? Not today, Satan, not today. This is a 3 amp charger, so we probably got some good juice. Good enough. Yeah, showing 3 bars out of 5. There we go. That's a good sign. Just go. So it's the left, right. So this thing, I mean, some turn signals without turn signals. Okay, whatever. throttle speed. We'll go ahead and bump that up. Give it all she's got. Assist speed. Oh, dang. Menu's easy to access. Relatively intuitive with the controls. Has one. Let's go into there. 42. Has two. 63. These are all miles per hour. That makes no sense. It's interesting. 128. Come on now. What am I missing? What did I do? I bumped up throttle speed, so I wonder. Let's go in. Throttle speed shows 20, 21. So come up 28. Turn that back down. Back in. Oh, it's not gonna let me change it. Oh, I have to hit power to engage it. I can't just go out. Assist. I don't know what that's about. Let's just go ahead and make sure it's set. I'll look for a unit setting. But PAS 1, generally I'm a 10 mile an hour guy. Use power to set. PAS 2, go in. It'll look like 13, 14. Or maybe, what do we do PAS 2? 15. Power. PAS 3. It's just what is happening here? Okay. Can I hold it? No. Why do I have to walk this all the way down? I wonder if I did that. So PAS 3 will be my 20. Power that out. PAS 4. What? So that'll be 24. Oh my Lord. Okay. When does the 24-hour and bike delivery boxes for Fort Challenge drop? They did not charge it, Brad. Be better. We're at 28. Power. There we go. Let's go back in. Oh my God. It's not holding? What is happening? 28. Power. Go back in. It doesn't hold. Wow. That's So weird. So it held from the way high numbers, but now it's just... Let's see what's going on here. Is that most intensity, least intensity? Riding modes. Let's see what's happening here. Pedal, and motor. I'm assuming that's throttle. Motor means throttle. Startup mode. Free mode, safe mode. Free, please. America. Fault check. No error. Except for your mile per hour settings. Reset trip. Version. All right. I think we're in a decent enough place. All right. Left-hand throttle. Dang it. And I'm left-handed too. All right, there's power. It is time. Okay. Realize that I set this down next to the speaker. Could you guys hear that music? I set the mic down next to it. And like, I mean, in this instance, I don't want it doing funky stuff like bumping it back up. I don't understand where that's coming from. All right, now you can hear the music. All right, I'm gonna lay you down for a second. I have copyright license for them, so we're good. Forrest Gump, baby. Oof. All my caps. Where it is, whatever. Perfect. Kickstand's good too. Got this in here. All right. What depth gauge is on this thing? Oh, I will not need a suspension seat post because this is one and it's very nice. Okay. Here we go. All right. Now, here's the deal. You guys stick around. This is always a little touchy, and I'm been generally good at bringing it back. So if you see it stop or feels like it's glitched out or something's gone on, hang tight for a minute. If I can't, just absolutely cannot get it there, I'll end the video. But generally speaking, I'm able to recover. So it looks like it stopped. Everybody goes, well, we lost him, and then they leave. And then I go down to like 5 people in the chat. Everybody's like, ha, 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 ha. And then I'm back again. So just keep that in mind. Happens pretty regularly. So here we go. Activation of the hotspot. There's that. All right. We are synced. All right, here's the thing. All right, this is where it's going to matter. I'm going to pull out of here. You guys just hang tight. I'll check it again once I break free. Cheers. I don't know if this is allowed either, but you know, recycle. America. I'll leave that there. Ugh. No, Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew. It is my caffeine. I don't really do coffee. You know this. I like this bell. That's fancy. Here we go. Let's just do that. And you know, like, where is this turn signal? Is it an accessory set? Whatever. I'm gonna boggle my mind with it. Whoa! There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Get this set up. I gotta check real quick what's going on over here, or I just leave it all. I'll hang tight for a second. MokWheel Obsidian Step Through 2.0 engaged. Ready? We are ready. Double apple juice. Ooh. Let's go ahead and kick that up into. Oh. Hang of that. Okay. Looks like we're still there. What's he saying? You have a water sale? I'll take. That's mean, Tune Master G. That's mean. It's just all kinds of wrong. Like your bike, are you okay?
Thank you. Good, thank you.
All right, man. V2, Adventure V2. All right. I'll tell you right now, this seat post, I gotta come up with it. My legs are crooked for sure. But before I do that, I'll just get me some brake bedding. Go. The takeoff is really smooth on this. There we are. And we're moving one more time. Where are we at? 8. They will clamp, so this thing will skid easily. They will just chew on that disc. Perfect. That'll do. There's the minimum. That's the minimum. Okay, I would want that taller. Also feels like I am definitely in cadence mode. With the ability to switch, I haven't done any of that stuff. You guys, the most I messed with these settings was the speed limit, but I figured I would run down here and just have a look, just to see. May I cross? Thank you. Thank you. Or a carnival or festival or whatever. It'll be very busy tonight. I was really busy last night, but tonight's going to be a madhouse. It's a guarantee. Annually, there's a group of people that try and do, they try and get up the sack slide and do it after it closes. So there's always some creative method to keep them out, like in the wee hours of the night. Hello. Hi, yes, ma'am. Thank you. Take you guys this way so you can see all the wonderment. See if we can beat this Amazon van out. Come around you. There's that rear fender coming off the bumps. I can hear it. You guys probably can't see them, but there are these gajillion crabs all over here, and they all are like running into their holes before you get close. The only way to really see is like when you make a movement, because they blend in really well, but then they all start swarming and then they run into their little burrows or holes or crab huts or whatever they're called. and they're starting to come out right now. Florida, we got all sorts of creatures here. Tons of them. I was like, I wish you guys could see closely. They're just everywhere. I'm noticing motor noise, right? It's not like loud. It's just, I've been on all these quiet motors lately, like the Bafangs and the X series. Like Ebike's is really quiet. Electric, like everybody's going for the quiet, but this one you can hear. And you know, I don't mind that at all, really. I like some kind of audible measure of power. I think all of that comes from cars, to be honest, but it is what it is. All right. So while I'm on this thing, I'm gonna get off the chat and I'm gonna go to my e-biking collection. Get my Speedo on. See if we're accurate. 21, 21, yes. 22, 34, 25. Oh, like I'm using it right now. I'm not enjoying it, I'm using it. 23, all right, so speedometer looks like it's good. Let us go to Honeymoon Island. I think I can get you guys to the parking lot there. Live. Golf Cart Nation. Go ahead and blend here. We're merging, we're merging. $33 degrees. Oh my gosh. All right, I am in on, I wonder if I can access settings while I'm riding. Assist. Units. Hang in there, no. I can access the settings, so throttle speed. Let's get in there. It's 28. Assist. Let's not die at the crosswalk. Thank you, thank you. All right, intensity setting. Intensity 3, that's not it. Riding mode, that's not it. Startup modes, fault check, reset trip, version. No, 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 and no. So, I wonder if there's another settings group. Yep, technical settings, language, assist level, pass 3, pass 5 is a selection of number of pass levels. That's good. Hello, all add, oh, Venton, and another add motor. Let's get out of there. Voltage levels, no. Tack, factory reset, no. Assist level, it's like assist type, or sensor type. Tack magnets, we're not doing any of that. What is assist? That was just 3 and 5. Dadgum. All right, is there another another screen. Let me see. Right and down. Oh no, that's the alt screens. Hmm. Oh. So what I was looking for is an easy way to change between torque and cadence. I believe it is that. Right now it feels like the word rigid is coming to mind, but I think that is synonymous with the e-mountain bike. Like I don't want this thing feeling loosey goosey or any stuff. Like power input is what you get out, kind of reactionary stuff. But I don't ever do like that crazy style. I've done it once or twice, but I don't do like the black level, black diamond off-road trail situation. A couple of what was that orange one? The suspension is responsive, and I do like that. Seat's really, it's decent. On the order of, you know, I don't need to really replace it. Don't need to think about it. Every bump has been absorbed well enough. It's not shooting anything at my spine. Gonna be behind you on your left. Guaranteed this is backed up because of Honeymoon Island. Woo, that is a lot of damn people. Oh my gosh. Hello. Some electrics. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You guys aren't gonna believe this line. Or maybe you will. Keep in mind it's spring break somewhere. Also, like, I really want to see voltage. The battery bars are something I want to see if that's an option on the display. Get more and more used to it. I do appreciate that it's just the PAS numbers 1 through 5. I don't need various language interpretations on the best word for use for the highest level of PAS assist. Boost Premium Plus Pro. Booster Station 9. Not quite boost. Almost there boost. Just kidding. It is a little bit like, why are we doing this? So I appreciate just the numbers. It's turbo, just not on. Look at it. Woof, look at it. Oh my goodness. Look at him. I'll probably get out there. Because I'm not walking this thing over the bridge. So let's see. It looks like my PAS 5 is getting up there. I was seeing 24. So it should be good. I'm going to be behind you on your left. Thank you. Yeah. Everybody and their mother is out here today. Mr. Van, I'm going to come in on you, okay? Thank you. Now, this is Chicago simulation. Thread the needle, folks. Thread the needle. Please don't open your passenger door. There's a very, 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 very nice wakeboard boat that just went under the bridge. I wish I could show you. Hoo-ha. There we go. We're gonna take it. We are here. That's how you do that. See about this full suspension. Yeah, that rear fender just rattles all to hell. But if I'm asked whether or not I can fix that, I'd rather have the fender than not. Please and thank you. Maybe a rear rack or some kind of something, because I need a place to put all those badass like solar accessories and the inverter and like everything. But this is very smooth. Like there's a lot of just divots that make this a bouncy ride, and it's not bad at all. Not terrible. That's something we're not supposed to say ever again. Not terrible. It's not terrible. It's actually good. This isn't my most desired posture, but it is the posture for this bike, and right now I know that it feels good. Like the suspension is working flawlessly. The smoothness of the suspension like brings me into this notion of what is going on with the motor, right? The gradual increase in power and current output is there, and it's good. Honestly, I feel like this is one of the kind of durable bikes that would be really good for a rental fleet, where somebody's just wanting that feeling and they want to get a little sideways and they need a bike to cover. This would be one. Up here. That is an angry baby. I'm going to be on your left. I see that comment, voltage is nice to have, but you need a conversion chart. I mean, they make those screen protectors that those guys on Etsy, they have a lot of them. But after a while, you start to understand, like, some cutoffs are at 38, some are right up to 42, but it's generally that marker when a completely dead battery. So if you're floating 43, 44, 45 volts, it's time to consider where your next charge up is going to be. Hello, Miss Chevy. I'm going to come in, okay? Thank you. Back to threading the needle. See if we got people. The I Hate E-Bikes crew. Everybody looks like they're generally playing the game. This Buick, probably not, but it's okay. We'll get on through there. Oh yeah, definitely turned in. I'm slim, yo. You got to do better than that. Look at him. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine how many people. Look at the money, bro. Like, geez. It's kind of like those days at the theme parks. It's just nuts. All y'all in. And I got the family pass, bringing all 5,000 of you people in the comments with me. It's either that or $2 a head. Too rich for my blood. When I get out of the sun, I'll check comments and see what's going on. It's really bright right now. Jeez, look at all the peoples. So I gotta say, like, the PAS 5 settings is where the torque sensor becomes a noticeable feature scenario. If you don't have passes, I have a family pass. I'll claim you. You're welcome. I don't cook, but I appreciate you. Hi. Thank you. Just be cool for at least 10 feet. All right. Y'all have a good day. Mom and daughter. This is a family channel. I'm glad I could help. You don't let me go? I do not want to be a hood ornament for that Jeep. Whoa. I really like this 15 to 20 mile an hour on curves. There's this place called Wall Springs that has a nice trail like that. You just get a lot of nice back and forth. It's flat, so it's not really banked, but still is good. I'm gonna be behind you on your right. I'm gonna go, well, I'll go down the middle. Thank you. 480. So 120. 480 plus 120, that's 580, 600. Can somebody run me some math on 54.6 times 25, please? Thank you. Anybody? Anybody out there? All those selling honeymoons, yeah. I guess, bro, it's really nice out here. The pet beach on this island is the best, hands down. It is the point in between here and Caladesi, and all the boats run through. It's where all the paddleboarders are. Like, it's really, really broad, and the sand is really good, and generally just people respect it. Off-leashing is not too terribly common, and most of the time the dogs are generally happy. When I had Baron, it wasn't a thing that I enjoyed because he was very protective of me, and all of his discipline surrounded the way he reacted to that. So I did not appreciate an off-leash dog. I didn't mind the introductions, but leashed and controlled. But either way, the pet beach here is just off the chain. I am very comfortable with the responsiveness. $1,365. Thank you very much. So they claim under 1,300, so that's good. I like that. 1,365. Well, it's going to be on your left. Ooh. Thank you. Look at all the peoples. What do they got? Dune restoration in progress. All right, they got it back up. Looks like they are on it. On this side, really, really pounded. This island just got blown to smithereens during the triple hurricane situation. And that's all of this sand right here. This was actually a drive that pushed back, but the dune grew out from the destruction of the hurricane and the movement of the beach sand. Like, they came out here, it's cut and gone. Like, that was first round, and then the other one was just more flooding. But Milton just said, I'm gonna finish this off. Good night. Look at all the people. Look at them. They're everywhere. It just keeps going. Oh my gosh. All turned to the sun. Gotta get my tan on. Find me some shade. I'm gonna go here. All right. Up the middle. Noted, Ed. I hear you. Hey, I'm coming in. You just assume that car is gender. All those people celebrating. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, there are a lot of people out here. All right, I'm gonna take it back here. Connection might get spotty through this, but it's worth it. I can't do like the full-on crazy outride and just go everywhere. But this is just, it's nice. Take you guys with me, especially since you can't ride yourselves. I appreciate y'all being here. If you're interested in this bike, the link is in the description. There's a discount code as well. Haven't worked it all out with a MokWheel. I think everybody that's watching ElectricAllWheel continuously understands what's really going on. So just bear with us. We already checked out some good info. And so I got to get through the review. handle my contractual obligations, and then we're off to the races. There are so many people that they're walking way out to the end of the island just to avoid the mass. So they bring all their stuff. This is where that electronic beach wagon thing that we saw at Cabdo would be really nice. Pressure application on the torque sensor. I realize now that it is torque. I feel it more in 5, so I don't know if any of the other settings are affecting it, and I feel like there might be another menu that I need to access, but I'm not sure. Thank you. We shall now try the sugar sand. Lean back. Oh my goodness. The death trap. Like, really, like the suspension is really great, and the coupling of the seat with the suspension is good. I'm very comfortable. The seat is good. Those things. So fender, I can hear that fender, right? We know that's thing. But everything else just feels nice and tight. It's no major other rattling. It's just well blended. If that makes any sense. Everything complements its counterparts. I'm gonna be behind you on your left. If I can do it. Thank you. Yeah. Oh my goodness. There it is, that motor I can hear. It's like, oh, it's really giving me the growly feedback of I hate for doing this to me. This sugar sand is no joke. Oh, it's bogging down. We're down below 10 miles an hour. Is it gonna make it out? Oh, wow, I need not do that. That'll kill my battery, and I need the juice to get back. So one more, and then we're gonna turn around, because that is a battery killer right there. Does not like it. So I'm gonna walk this through. So back this off, I'll stand it, and then try and give it some leg power through here. Even that is difficult. Oh, wow. This is no joke. My sand test on my e-bike. Yeah. Right. Almost lost it. Dang. Come on, bike. There we go. Beautiful. Oh man. That is not fun. I had to like shift gears and everything. Like your bike. Like your bike too. You got that Hosco. Have a good day. Woo. MokWheel Obsidian 2.0 made it through the sugar sand. Good job. It's a battery killer though. Not recommended for long range riding if you're going to do that. Or if you know somebody that knows how to do a thing, holla. Like, put it right here. Like your bike? They're winning.
Yes, I am. I'm a whole lot better.
All right. Need to get back. I have 2 bars. It's blinky blinky at me. I'm out of breath. But I survived. The bike's shown well. I think this thing is $2,200. And if I recall, they say they ship in 2 days. If you're on that full suspension kick and you need to be inside the guidelines of what's coming down the pipe in terms of regulations, this is definitely a consideration. Has a nice stance, a good look. I love the color. Let's see if I can scissor this. Yes. There we go. There we go. Wrong way, Sally. You be doing bad things. Thanks, Ed. Leg power, that's what I did. I gave it my all. Right now, I think this will be my last stop for all the shade. And I also think I've figured out that the little symbols in front of the text is translation. Audit the mall. I would say like the Bafang series that's out there, the 3000s. You want to look at that. For that, I would look into Generation e-bikes and check out the Rabbit lineup. Magician and check out the Alpha lineup. Wired, check out theirs. Their wattage output is greater than both, but it's much different. And they've got those sandwiched gears rather than the internal helical of the Bafang setup. So remains to be seen, you know what I'm saying? Heads up! Heads up! I understand it if you're there first, but she wasn't there first. She wasn't even looking. 5 people in the car, 3 of them were kids. On her phone. Hello, Honeymoon Island. I don't come out here anymore. Yeah, I do. Honestly, it's because I'm on bikes all the time. That is why I don't come out here. Oh, the water jug, bro. I drink 5 gallons of water a day. We're gonna do push-ups on the beach. That's why we're here. Oh, blinky blinky on the motor, which means I've got to assist. There we go. Whew. Easy E, good morning. It is a beautiful day. Spring break, week 2. I'm not sure what region of the country these folks are from. It's also the best beach time for Floridians because it is that time when the atmosphere is cool even though the sun's out, so you can get a good bake going on. But it's not 99% humidity at 92 degrees, which is just awful. Everyone is praying to the sun god today. Long about 2, 3 o'clock, everybody wishes for that lonely straggler of a cloud to go ahead and get in between them and the sun because it is hot. Heads up. You drifting, lady. It's a head-on waiting to happen. Behind you on your right. There's this whole culture of saying thank you now to anyone that warns someone that you're on a bike, which it's good, but also the expectation, right? Like people, oh, you didn't even say behind you, right? It begs the question, it's like, where does the responsibility end? Like, stay on the right side of the path, follow typical traffic patterns, and everything should be okay. But people don't do that. And some people feel like they own it all. She didn't look either. Look at all this. I wonder how far back it goes. Wonder if it's over the second bridge. Like last time coming in. Look at all the cars. Oh my gosh. I am at 2 bars. I'm getting the blinky blinky when it drops, typically on incline, or when I see like the motor like kicks in, I'm on pass 3. So I'm barely gonna slide in on this one if I make it. I'm gonna lose a lot of juice going over the bridge. Let's see if I can check this. It's the wobble situation. All right, that's good. Pretty stable. We like it. Okay. I like that. That's very nice. Oh yeah. Now it's single bar blinky blinky. It's over first bridge, and the second bridge is the higher incline. Can you guys see this? This is why all these people live in Florida. That right there. And if you look out there, it's full on sandbar, and everybody on their boats is way out there parked on sandbar, and then people are just walking around. And it's about I think it's like 500, 600 yards away. That's why it's very important to stay in the channel. And you always get the new boat owners that don't stay in the channel, so they'll beach their boat on a low tide day. It's quite funny. Keep sea tow in business. Let's see if I can show you guys this. Hello. See him out there? That's sandbar. Those right there, definitely sandbar. Some of them are pushing up on Caladesi Island. It's really nice. A whole lot of that, the stand-up paddleboard situation. It's fun. Even more fun if it was a sleeper. Just wake up, it's like LS motor, sitting mid in the back. Ooh. What's this guy doing? Block off the whole drive. That sounds like a good idea. Some electrics. If you really know the game, you come here. This is the easiest to deal with. And you park over there. And then you beach on this side, and then you can paddleboard out. You're covered from the channel. You can go in to the sandbar, and then easy access to exit. Gonna be on your left. Shouldn't hear me anyway. AirPods. Scott, forearm shiver. Kadoosh. On your left. Rider. What you got? Ozark trail bike. Yeah, the line, like it's creeping, it's moving, but the line I can see is over the bridge. Titan Medical Center. That was necessary. Gonna be on your left. Thank you. The Beach Babes in their Jeep. Full on open. Got to check my surroundings. We'll hop in after this Suburban. And then make the Ford truck angry. We'll be very close to killing the battery, but I need to maintain some semblance of good speed, at least to the crest of the bridge. Some really nice boats out today. Good Lord. Very nice boats and boat riders. All right. We have made it. Looks like I am going to squeak by. I have 1 bar on the battery left. And every now and then it goes blinky, blinky. So it's telling me I need to get back. Look at this line. There's lines and lines of people. It's 1 o'clock. All the Floridians just coming out of church. Going to be on your left, down the middle. Up the middle. That's what I meant to say. No, down the middle. Down. Up the middle. Feel like I'm getting ready to flip them off or something. Up your middle. On your left. Oh. Floating chair with a cup holder. There we are. Take your bike. I'm going to go left, okay? On your left. M1 Pro, I like your bike. Got that good color too. I do, I do.
Thank you for the compliment.
If you ever think that you need a second battery for that bike for more range, check out ElectricAllWheel on YouTube. The videos are horrible in the beginning, but don't hold it against me. They're not terrible now. I do wonder what's going on with the settings on this thing. Like, reset all those PAS levels and speeds, and they just kind of set themselves, and there's nothing, I don't know. And the unit measure was miles per hour, which don't make any sense. I wonder if there's a firmware upgrade. Do I have to get a MokWheel app? That kind of stuff. The Pinellas Trail.
It's very, there's continuity even at lower voltage with the power output. It still feels very powerful, or powerful in its setting, right? I'm not seeing some kind of degradation loss or anything along those lines. Voltage drop doesn't feel that way. It just feels very consistent with what I got when I first put the battery in. Like your bike? I like your bike. Got those Comos. I'm fancy. I'm fancy at 20 miles an hour only, no matter what. Easy E, take it easy, my man. $13.65, yes. Appreciate y'all. Good looking out. Woo! Like your bike? Like your bike? Oh, I think, yeah. Is that V1 Adventure? Hmm. Made it. That is exciting. Oh, like that pedaling in the sand was hard enough with the assist. I can imagine doing it all the way back. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. We have made it. Dun, dun, dun. That is what I would consider a successful test ride. Huh. Day. On the day. So got the angle right. That was good. Display was easy to read. I had no problem reading it while I was in the sun, so that's good. It was harder to read over the film of the case on the bike. Oh man, it's hot. It's hot, folks. It's very hot. Sweaty mess. And then pumped up, I think the weight
For me on this one, the PSI on the rear suspension is 165, but I just went 160. It was at like 149 when I got it, so there's that. What else? The battery proved true. I was very happy with that. It was 2 bars out of the box, so and charged up. Hour and 15 minutes putting it all together and getting everything straight. I did not put on something that is very important and worthwhile, and that is the chain guard. So let's do that now. Not the chain guard, but the slap sticker or whatever. I don't know what they're calling it. This thing. I did check the overlay of this, even on their install videos, is on top of the logo. So don't feel bad. The curvature here, I could probably, I don't know if it's better or not, but it's on there and it will protect it, and that's all we really need. Feels like it's even both sides, so that'll be good enough. Okay, that's it. If you guys are interested in this bike and you're wanting a quick link, there's one in the description. And then if you're into any accessories, bags, etc., please check out the ElectricAllWheel store. We will be doing a review on this. I'm trying to change a few things up, but always have to get them out of the our box, and doing that on video, just it provides another layer of content, and it also allows me to practice the live situation, so I do like that. Initial thoughts, that's a thumbs up. I would look for a little more sensitivity in the torque sensor. I think I would want that, but it's there, it's powerful, and it's very fluid. It just, everything works together. That's what I feel. And so the suspension, the seat, and the way the motor comes in gradually, it's just a nice, good feel. I do like, man, you know, can we move this throttle over? I think we can. On spacing, so if I'm just using it and I push down, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll play with it, maybe I won't. Gonna keep it in factory condition before we do all that stuff. The light works. There's a rear light that is just separately attached on the seat post, so there's that. And then the collection of things, like the stuff that it comes with, it's good too. There is no wrench for the nuts on the back side of the fender stays, but as we discovered, it's not tight. So they're loosely fit, and then the bars are curved around the fender itself to keep it centered. So it does rattle a bit over bumps. Keep that in mind. Double-sided sticky, I think that's what Scott said. He used 3M, and that's kind of something I would lean towards as well. I need to get all this stuff wrapped up. I want to take off this hat and just cool down in front of a fan for a little bit. I appreciate you guys hanging with me. If you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe. On YouTube, it is our primary, and if you're in the area, check out E-Bikes of Tampa Bay, Florida. Get in the Facebook group, make an event, go for a ride with your friends. Check out ElectricAllWheel.com for your accessories, your dual battery stuff. We do have a MokWheel video in there somewhere, I'm positive. Check out all of your most popular YouTube channels, from Generation to Riding Retired, Scott Hardesty, Joey's. Everybody's in here saying hi and coming in. So when they're with me on the live, feel free to reach out to them. They're all more than happy to answer questions and very knowledgeable in what they do. So I appreciate them hanging out with me on the weekend mornings. I am gonna end this live, so don't hang around. We'll talk to you next time.